Hello, everyone, and welcome to Step by Step Transformations. Wow, it's the end of September. Another month has gone by um, for a year that has brought all types of emotions, that has um, caused us to, take a hard look at some of the decisions we've made, the choices we've made, just, really take a hard look at our lives. There has been some, collective loss as well as individual loss. If you've been personally or know someone who's been impacted by COVID, whether they succumb to it or those who were able to overcome it, but they may have some residual, impacts. 2020, we just, no one would have ever imagined. However, through all of this, my faith, teaches me that God is in control, always has been, always will be. None of this was a surprise to him or her, not necessarily assigning a particular gender. So that's where my hope and faith lies. And I, pray and encourage that it does so for you as well. So I pray that, you're still, hanging on, hanging there. It's tough for all of us, but, we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. So this month, I've talked about various topics on, overthinking, meditation, a growth mindset, and self-discipline. And so I'm going to end the month with living with intention. And so, I think sometimes, as we go through life, our daily grind, we don't always think about, sometimes most of us, are we being intentional with our thoughts, with our actions, with what we say and what we do? And so, I'm hoping that through this series this week, so you will hear about it on Monday or today, excuse me, which is Monday, as well as Wednesday. So I will go ahead and get started. So I want you to think about, and let me know which statement, kind of describes you. So I'm going to give you three statements. Number one, I drift through life without direction, never really knowing what I should be doing. Number two, I've always done what I'm supposed to do: finish school, get a job, get married, get a promotion, have 2.2 kids, but I'm not sure why I'm doing it. Or number three, I know where I'm at in life and I'm happy with where I am and where I'm going. So if you answered A or B, you may wish to bring more intention to your life choices. When you move through life with intention, you can create a life full of meaning, purpose and direction. So living with intention is not about chasing goals or following a specific template of achievement. In fact, it is the opposite of following a checklist for success. Rather than obeying an external set of values that prescribes the right way to live, people who live with intention are in tune with their own sense of self, their own values, and their own vision of a successful, fulfilling life. They take ownership of their time and their life's direction. It doesn't matter whether you want to embrace your family's traditional cultural values or reject them, whether you want to take time off to be with your children or aim for the corner office, whether you want to live in the big city or in a small town. What matters is that you understand and acknowledge your choices and are an active participant in your own life and its direction. It's important to note that an intentional life is not about constant achievement. There may be periods in your life when the most important thing you can do is slow down and smell the roses. When it comes to living well, knowing when to slow down is every bit as important as knowing when to speed up. If you are ready to start being intentional about your life, the first step is to examine who you are. what you believe in, and what you need to do to create the most fulfilling, meaningful life you can. So, I hope you are ready to dive in. Hope you have your pen and paper ready to take some notes before we get started. So, I'll be back soon. Thank you. Hey, so before we dive right in, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Natalie, and I'm a Christian life coach. I work with working women like you to accomplish the goals that you actually care about. I show you how to get back on track, set your dream goals, and reach those goals by developing the laser focused and direct impact steps that will get you there. We work together using my customized signature coaching process and action plan. So, this is who I am. Feel free to reach out if you're ready to get from where you are to where you want to be. Thank you. All right, so welcome back. So, we'll get started with discovering who you really are. The key to living life with intention is first to understand who you are. You must be able to answer the following questions in order to understand yourself. Who am I? What do I want? And how can I serve? Now, by answering these three questions, you will understand who you are, what is most important to you, and how you can best fulfill your unique purpose in the world. Now, once you understand the answers to these three questions, it's possible to design a life that supports your values, goals, dreams, and authentic self. To find your answers to these questions, you must first slow down and look inward. Here are some methods that can help you look inward and reflect on what you want out of life. So first, why don't we take some time for yourself? If you're always busy doing something for your boss, your family, or your cat, it's time to stop and take some time for yourself. Go away for the weekend. Spend an afternoon at the park, or just lock the bathroom door and indulge in a long, hot soak in the tub. Do whatever you need to do to slow down and think about who you are, what you want to achieve, and how you can best give back to the universe. Now, if you need more guidance in exploring aspects of yourself, there are all types of resources that are out there available, to you. There are free questionnaires available to help you. I would suggest just Google, but find something that is going to, you know, take your mind off of the things that have been fulfilling your mind for just a time period. It doesn't have to take long, doesn't have to, be, you can pick it back up later, but the point is you just need some time for you. So, next thing, let's move to journaling. Too often we get trapped in our heads thinking about the same problems and worries again and again. Journaling can break the spiral by getting our stress, worry, trauma, fear, and whatever else might be keeping us up at night out of our heads and onto the page. Through this process, we can learn more about who we really are, what we want, what we are scared of, and how to break through those roadblocks. Journaling is so powerful, in fact, that research shows that even a single journaling session can help improve your well being. So, to begin a journal, simply carve out, say, 20 minutes a day to write down your thoughts. Your spelling, grammar, and handwriting doesn't matter. All that matters is that you just start. So you can, if you're more comfortable writing, get you, a cup journal book, a notebook. It doesn't have to be anything that's elaborate. It's very expensive. If you'd rather type, you can open up a Word document or, whichever program you have to type documents in, whatever the case may be. I'll even go one step further. If you want to do a voice type of journaling, where you record yourself speaking your thoughts, and saving them, onto a drive or a file somewhere where if you want to go back and, re-listen to them, the point is getting them out. Next up is meditation. Meditation has been practiced, of course, by Buddhist monks for thousands of years, and today modern neuroscience is proving the benefits of this ancient practice. Meditation helps to reduce negative thoughts, boost mood, lower stress, lower blood pressure, boost the immune system, and improve attention, concentration, and well-being. So that's as much as I'm going to say about meditation, because actuality, I talked about that last week or week before, I believe. So, but I just wanted to, remind you of, the benefits of meditation. But I actually, hope to give you a session on how to get started. So, I would suggest you refer back. Life coaching. If you do your best thinking in conversation with others, life coaching may be for you. A life coach will guide you through a series of exercises to help you understand what you want out of life and help you create a plan to get there. Perhaps most importantly, we will hold you accountable for following through with your plan. Now, if you find it difficult to motivate yourself, even though you know more is possible for your life, life coaching may be the push you need. If you'd like to explore it further, feel free to, send me a message and we can talk about how I may be able to assist you. So in addition, many workplaces have life coaching as part of their benefit package. And many colleges and universities have coaching programs available at a lower cost to students and alumni. Now, once you have gotten in touch with who you are and what you want out of life, the next steps is to outline specific goals to help you achieve your most meaningful life. So we're going to now look at determining, your life goals. Now, if you know what you want, what you value, and what you wish to achieve in the world, you have the starting points of an intentional life. The next steps is to transform these insights into clear goals. As the saying goes, goals, GOES, goals are dreams with deadlines. By creating goals to help you move your life in the direction you want it to go and breaking down those goals into small actionable steps, you'll create a template for the life you wish to live. To start mapping out these goals, write down your vision for the next few years for the key areas of your life. Learning. What do you want to learn about, whether for work or personal interests? Career. What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to change career? What are the steps you need to take to get there? Personal life. Do you want to make friends, meet a partner, start a family, or just spend more time with your loved ones? Personal goals. Do you want to travel, learn a language, climb a mountain, or just get to the golf course more often? Health goals. Are you taking good care of yourself? Do you need to eat better, exercise more, or carve out more time for rest? Once you have a vision for each area, pick a few priorities to work on and create clear, measurable goals for each. Of course, your vision for each area doesn't have to include change. If things are going well for you, your vision might be to continue as things are. As you work toward your goals, be sure to track your progress. Also, check in over time to make sure your goals are still serving you. Your goals will change over time, and that is okay. Now, if you need some assistance in determining, helping you to determine those life goals and, mapping out, the action steps in order to achieve them. I am here and available to help you to do that, as, your Christian life coach. And I can, help you in, seeing, what it is God has for you and how God wants you to, the steps that he would like for you to go about to achieve those goals, to help you to live your purpose. So I encourage you to click on the link, in the description box to set up a discovery call so we can talk and, get an idea of, where it is you would like to go and how you would like to go about, achieving your goals so that you can start or even continue to live with intention. Also, if you haven't already downloaded my freebie, um, uh, identifying your values, because you need those in order to achieve your goals, I encourage you also to click on the link in the description box, and it will take you right to the page where you can just download the workbook. It's an actual workbook. And so it's something that, again, not every item that's listed applies to you. You just want to, look at the areas that you need to, shore up those values, making sure they are yours in order to help you to, live that life of intention. So I hope you found today's uh, talk or session on living with intention and helpful and meaningful. Give me some comments or send me a message to let me know how I may serve you. And I pray that the rest of your day goes well. And until next time, take care and God bless.